And this colony, because it's like a special event, I'm not being restrictive in any way for them, so I just can't fucking defend the place apparently. We're locked inside, except for that one Lenser that's walking. And the rest of everybody else is outside, and most of my turrets are gone. So, yeah. You guys up to? How many colonists is that? Do colonists go crazy? Yeah. Yeah, they kind of do. My main colony's been like nearly 2.5 years of IRL time that I've been running it. Oh, there's actually more colonies. Hold on, I missed it. Okay, there was other colonists in here. Hold on a second. Some of them might be dead, but let's find out how many. I thought it was just the one again. It's 49 that's still alive. And I don't know where these guys are going. I don't know if they're leaving or if they're just going wide around this area. I also have some traps out here, but nobody's triggering shit. Although one person got it apparently. I missed it again. I wanted to see that. But yeah, all my excess turrets are going down. My autocannons are getting destroyed. Which, speaking of, is Lenza up to here yet? Yeah, you are. Okay. I'm going to allow this just really briefly. And you are going to walk through this door. And then as soon as you are through it, it is off limits because I've got repair base on. And they want to go and repair shit outside. And they're not allowed to. So, okay, we got them inside now. So you're here. It's hard to keep giving cats. No, well, yes. Well, Lenza has given some cats, and Keelan's given some cats, but I have like an autocull on cats. And, yeah. We've got one cat in the cryopod thing so far. I don't know if they can feed it or if it's good. I have no clue. It's been in there for a few days now. I've got a couple of cats in here. They've got food. I think Atlantis tried to spawn fucking kibble at one point, and it's outside here somewhere. So that was unfortunate because it landed outside, so we can't even use it. So I had to give them the packaged survival meals. And yeah, at this point, I'm nearly at the stage. Oh, they might not have been allies, actually. I'm kind of at the stage where I'm waiting for them to start walking through these tunnels. Realistically, is it cats in space? Not quite, but like, I realized like I had my other avatar on and stuff earlier. Hold on. We had this, and we've got the other variant for her and stuff, which was enhancing the amount of cat in here. I have a lot of like avatar redeems and stuff. They're all currently turned off for the event and stuff because I didn't want to fuck around with it. But just give it a second. It's just changed over and it's got to change an additional thing. And I think my computer is like having a stroke. Well, it's like having a think. There we go. Anyway, I've still got Vikings in the way up on my ears, so it's hard to hear everybody. But yeah, this I feel like amplified the cat yesterday. You know. Let me change back over because I want to have my horror face on for this. Realistically, I should be sitting up in the corner, but I haven't set up the new scenes on OBS yet because my computer was struggling with like everything before I did this Billathon event, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna hop straight over to OBS, set that shit up, and then we'll do this. I think it doesn't have power. It's out of barrel. It needs another barrel. If I only had fucking incinerated shells, I could do some damage in here. The only thing I can do is I can make sure that everybody is at least assigned. If I can still see them slightly, they're kind of still up there. Somebody got one of the... Or they're getting near the IED ones. Please just walk on a fucking IED, guys. I just need to see what it does. I have been waiting so long. Come on, Chambler. Come on. What is it, Cambia? Ah, fucking hell. Of course he walked away. One of you guys could walk on it. Morg. Please do it, please do it, please do it, please do it. Stand on it. Activate it. Do something to it. I just want to see what it does. We obviously know that the other one set fire to the whole fucking map. We know that. But, oh, mate. And the map's also on fire again. It's like the third time tonight. Are they done? Where are they going? Fleeing in panic. Okay, so somebody in that, it must have been 3 separate groups. So for anybody that hasn't seen, like, when you get like multiple raids at the same time, there'll be like 3 separate groups from the same tribe, and once one loses enough people, they will leave. This group must still have sufficient people in its squad to not want to leave yet. What was that? No, it's through a colony. Everybody's wounds have been healed. Good. I don't think anybody was like hurt. I kind of need like there to be like animal spawns and stuff, but I'm like, I need like one of those animal insanity things, and I need animals to be spawned outside of my base. Oh, hold on. Somebody thinking about coming inside? No, you're just going to destroy it? No, they're not even going to destroy it. I thought it was going to walk on it. I know that one's an EMP one. Oh shit, hold on. Come on, do the thing. Just walk on it. I've been waiting all week to see one of these things go off. I keep missing one. Come on, Grasshopper, you could be the one. They're gonna avoid it, of course. God damn it. See, they keep blowing this up, and I want to see it. I want to see it in action. I want to see it so badly. Anyway. Also, anybody that raided in and stuff, if you need to like head off or get food and stuff, by all means go do it. I'll be here for like probably like another 4 hours, I think it is. I took a break before we initiated the ship and stuff, so it should be like a straight run straight through to 6 AM here. It's only like 2 AM at the moment, and I've got no idea how long this takes to do. I'm also kind of waiting for them to either find what it is they want to fight, or maybe they're after the turrets down here, maybe? I don't know. 3 psychic, please be in the base. Yes. Okay, we can use that. I have no wildlife actively still alive, realistically, because we use them against the mechs. Here we go. Come on, just a few of you guys just die. I've been waiting so long to see, like, if they leave, like, the rest of the colony is, like, clearly, like, doing basically nothing. Also, if you have your colony, like, allocated with, like, their work roster and their, like, schedule and assignments and stuff like that properly, they're essentially, like, you can leave them alone for the most part, and they won't generally do anything. Like, they'll complete all their tasks and stuff, but they'll barely tantrum, they'll barely have issues, like, unless they, like, seriously run out of stuff, you know? So yeah, I don't have this particular colony, like, fully fledged set up. I've kind of just got it as roughly as possible. Also, all these lenses came in with, like, almost, like, pure white fucking hair. And, like, they look like they're very cultish in here. Which kind of looks cool, honestly. But, you know, just an interesting thing to get, like, 4 of them that are very similar. So they can all fight. The only thing I've got to do is I've got to find out, are these people daytimers or nighttimers? Also, I could really do a chem fuel. If it could spawn into the colony, I could make the incendiary shells to arm the mortars. And then we could actually be, like, you know, fighting and stuff instead of just chilling. Hey, Waver, what are you up to? I think this is a night owl. Hey, what have you been up to? Let's see. Normal, night owl. Got a couple of night owls in that one, which is kind of probably good. I think we had a couple die. Another night owl. Getting a little bulk of night owls here. Another one. Wow, okay, we're getting a lot of the lenses night owls, actually. It's up to a lot. Oh, yeah? What have you been up to? I've been doing this all week. They've been doing my Billathon event, which is helping me through my heavy bills period of time, which is like February until April, but the event's for like 5 days, and I can unlock all the maximum hours and stuff for the event. So it's been 5 days of like 8-hour days with trying to build up a colony and trying to get it to a point where we can leave the world and stuff. And yeah, there's also, like, if anybody wants to see like anything that's in the event and stuff, like any of the information and stuff, apart from the fact I got a channel redeemed to bring it up, is it is all on like my socials and shit. So Blue Sky and in Discord and Instagram and YouTube community posts and all that good stuff. But this is the last day of the event as well. So if there's something you want, go for it. Because today's the last day. And apart from that, it is doing a genuinely great job at distracting the shit out of me. Because I am so fucking anxious about like these battles and like the unknown of what I'm supposed to fucking do with this shit that I haven't really had time to be concerned about anything else. But at the same time, like, I actually was kind of like anxious enough about the ship launch and what you guys might bring forth for me today that I was like a little bit sick from that earlier, but I'm not sick from financial stress. I'm well and truly distracted. Plus, it's been great having like everybody to chitty chat to all week, and I'm really surprised I still have a voice after, you know, nearly 40 hours of non-stop talking. Well, it's not quite non-stop because obviously I only stream, it's like 8 hours capped and stuff, but it's still like 40 hours of continuous speech more or less this week. So yeah, it's been an interesting one. Plus I also brought in, like I said, like the new avatar and the alternate form. Well, not the new avatar, the new this, you know, which I can kind of keep her on when we're not in the middle of like, you know, death and shit. But yeah, I ended up procrastinating earlier this week and made her in a light pink purple haired variant, which I have had that, and this is basically how I'd look gothic as well, because my avatar is me and I'm her, and I'm not playing a character or role or anything like that. It's just, this is what I look like. And yeah, so it was really fun when I was procrastinating doing my editing on Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, that I sat there and did my character's makeup. And it was really interesting to me because I'm like, I've done my makeup obviously hundreds of times, and then I sat there and did my own makeup on my character who was me, and I'm like, I know where to put everything and what shades and shit to work with because I've looked at myself and done this like enough times. It's just like, I don't know, easy enough. So that was fun. Plus I also made the alternative form with Kitty Venus and stuff, so the alternate avatar and stuff. I have all of those redeems and shit turned off today because I mostly just want to look horrified. So yeah, like, you know, I should be up in the corner kind of like horrified. But I thought this was my default face for coming into this stream tonight, you know. So I'm having fun. I've been having a great time, even though like I am a bit tired and my neighbors were a bit loud and shit all week. But yeah, I'll be right. I can sleep on Saturday, and then allegedly Sunday I do have to like go out and stuff. So I got to like try to sleep sufficiently today coming, because it's already technically Saturday now. It's like 2:45 a.m. So I've got to basically like do my editing later after we do this. Once we eventually see if we get off world or not, or if anybody survives. And then yeah, sleep, and then it'll be Sunday before I know it. And I have not done anything this week. I've eaten like spaghetti. I've eaten spaghetti all week, and coffee, energy drinks, and some water. That's my week. That's literally my whole week. I have not done anything else. But yeah, probably would do again. I'm not going to allocate you guys to do like other tasks. I don't care if they're really just like rampantly not doing anything. As long as they can do other shit, you know. Has I mainly been helping people? Oh yeah. What have you been doing? And Sunday there's a birthday party for Mother's friend, and I've been helping around with chores. That's really good. Sounds like that would be fun. And it sounds like, you know, you're sharing the load of like effort and stuff, so it's making it go a lot faster and whatnot, which is nice. And yeah, is it your mother's birthday on the weekend, or is it, you said your mother's friend or whatever? Yeah, mother's friend. So yeah, it sounds like it should be fun. I don't have any other animals out here. I think we've tamed all the animals we've got. By the way, you guys can send us like tame animals and stuff too. I just don't know for sure if it will arrive in the colony. I also kind of feel like turning like this whole area, instead of purple being like turning it red, because I've been trying to keep everything like the cheese colors and stuff like on theme with the event and stuff. Is like the cheese, and the purple is the alternate like color and stuff. So I think I've done really well with this because I haven't doubled with like wide scale lighting. I haven't got a chance to do that in my actual colony. I want to have paths, I want to have lights, and I want to have maybe fancy guns. They're still not allowed drugs and shit, but you know, like they can have some stuff. They should have, actually, you know what? They'll be getting tattered apparel soon. Joru has tattered apparel, but Joru gets beaten up a lot because he has a lot of mental breakdowns. So he's down to like, he's got, how many people have we got on like low to no care? Hold on a second. In my colonies, when somebody does something like a sadistic rage, berserk, slaughterer, anything like that, I revoke their medical privileges, right? And eventually they do enough stuff that they end up with no medical privileges. So Joru has done a lot. Izzy already died. We've got Lenza, Red, Nuke, Keelon, and Beatrice. Beatrice is probably going to make her way up that list real fast. Mycene is also pretty high up. She does stuff pretty often. And we have like probably, I don't know, 10 at least other people. Like fucking Chaz. I know it's not Chaz, it's like Chavez or whatever, but he's clearly Chaz. And also, every single time I hear Chaz, I think of like Chaz from, what is it called? Disenchanted. If anybody has seen that, like anybody that likes like Futurama and stuff like that, it's got obviously like the same voice actor and stuff as Bender in that show, which makes it fantastic. But it also has this guy that's just called Chaz, and he's everywhere. He's like the Trent of the Daria show, or like Tori from like Card Captors and stuff. He's always everywhere, right? And so like you'll just see like they go on an adventure and he's like suddenly the guide, or he's suddenly like the innkeeper or something. And he's always like Chaz. Like I love how he says his name. It's so great. And I think he like tries to like spice it up at one point as well. And he tries to like change it a little bit. And it does like nothing to really change it at all. But yeah, I don't know. I fucking love Chaz. He's great. How long has this thing gone? Left show report, it's down to 9 days, and apparently I need a pen because this thing never decided to die. Next time somebody spawns somebody outside, I'm gonna go and get that thing killed so that we don't have it. But I love Bender, but only because he is a robot. Oh yeah, I don't know, I like Bender because he's like nice, sassy, and you know his favorite word is daffodil, of course, so that's hilarious. It's just, you know, one of those like it's misplaced, it doesn't suit kind of thing. It's not obvious, you know, immediate, because he's always like talking about like his ass, and he's always like smoking and drinking and being rough and coarse and stuff, but his favorite most used word is daffodil, and I love it. And plus I always like Futurama and stuff too. I did eventually watch the new season as well. I think I watched it all. It was interesting. It was just, I could tell the difference in like the voices and stuff, because obviously it had been a while since the voice actors did stuff with that particular characters and stuff, and therefore they kind of sounded a bit older. But like it would only be something that you'd maybe notice if you were like a constant watcher and stuff. If you were just like casual come and go kind of thing, you might not particularly pick it up. But I thought it was interesting nonetheless. There were nice episodes. It was nice to see more episodes, you know. I might put some beds and shit in here because I'm not using anything. And I can always turn it into a medical wing if needed. But yeah, I've always liked them. I've liked all the like Fry and Leela stuff. Not like just like their relationship stuff, but just like, you know, I don't know, it's kind of, Leela's kind of badass, and I've kind of related to her in some cases and stuff. I know it's just like saying like, oh, I'm a badass and stuff, but like when I was doing my like bodybuilding and stuff, my heavy weightlifting and I did like the advanced kickboxing and shit at the same time, I really fucking related. I also had purple hair at the same time. So like, you know, the take charge, like fucking tank, no nonsense bitch that's just like punch first, ask questions later. Like I felt that. Not that I did it, but like I felt it, you know? And yeah, I also related to her physically in the same way as well, because she had like similar kind of physique, except I think they rip on her forearms a lot. They say she has like big or unclean forearms or something. Do you also have one eye? No, I have two. And honestly, I need to consider like looking at my prescription glasses and seeing if I need them to be enhanced. So I guess one could make the joke of potentially 4. I was waiting for somebody to question if I had like, if I related because one eye, and I'm like, no, it's not that. But yeah, no, the rest of like Leela, I don't know, I like Leela. I also love like some of the dumb shit that she does with like fucking Captain Brannigan and crap, and it's like she'll easily like repeat some of the shit that she does, you know? And I don't know, I just enjoy a lot of like the storylines and stuff, especially when she's in it. I also really like Hermes and shit, and Zoidberg. Oh, I love Zoidberg. I also really like, I mostly just love most of Futurama and stuff, but like when I communicated with like my brother and stuff, also what is Red doing in here and how did you get in? Because that door was forbidden. Hold on a second. That's a damn good question. Did you break the wall and then get let in or something? Because hang on a second, let's go get you out of here. Yeah, no, I really quite like the professor and fucking Zoidberg and all that sort of stuff as well. Like when I talk to like my brother and stuff, we'd talk about like let's put that as don't allow that. We'd talk about like you know, we'd send like messages and stuff in what do you call it, like not emotes, like gifs of I don't know, we'd send like what do you call it, Farnsworth and Zoidberg back and forth, and like I really relate to like Farnsworth when I talk to my brother, and my brother relates to Zoidberg, so I always thought that was funny. That is also don't allow that. Now that almost everybody's out of here, Lenza, get the fuck out of the room, mate. Go over there. Don't anybody else come in. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to prevent the cats from getting out. Obviously, they're in a raid zone. I have no idea how What's-His-Face got in here. Like, seriously, I'm guessing they must have broke the wall and then got into the food, which, by the way, if they keep doing that, eventually the food will disappear. And then these cats, I don't know if they'll eat. So Futurama is better than Simpsons. I agree with that, but also I grew up with The Simpsons. I grew up in like the era where like Simpsons was still good. And so there are a lot of really good Simpsons episodes. It's just that like they're kind of shit now. They're kind of trash. And it's a shame because it's like, you know, once upon a time, if you said, oh, you like The Simpsons, you would actually genuinely like be talking about like multiple episodes, or characters, or plots, and all sorts of stuff. And it'd be great. I would say if you just ignore 20 years of episodes, yeah, if you ignore the last like 20 years, Simpsons is pretty good. It's weird to say that, but there's a whole like heap of people out there that are just never gonna know that it was once really good. Obviously, it was also once really bad, and then it got really good, and then it went really bad in a different kind of way. Also, like, if I had chem fuel, I'd be making shit. But essentially, I'm just waiting for the next raid, and I don't want to speed them up because I don't want to go like balls to the wall with that and like not be ready for whatever walks in. What else? Futurama, Matt Groening's second best cartoon. Isn't he also the creator of Disenchanted? I'm pretty sure. I think he's got 3 that I know of. I think they're the 3. Also, how you doing, Bede? I want to rewatch the first few seasons. I did too. One of my cousins is a massive fan of like early Simpsons and stuff, and like it's one of those things where like if you were to say, like, I don't know, I'm having a good day, everything's coming up Millhouse, that's what having a great day is. Like, you just send an image with, like, you know, what is it, his bone cuts. When he got his flood pants, that's right, he got his flood pants, and he's like, I'm never gonna need these. And then like his room floods, he opens the door and his room floods, and he's like, my ankles are wet, but my calves are bone dry. It's like everything's coming up Millhouse. And he like struts out, and I'm like, you know, I would immediately know that you're having a great day if that's what you shared, you know. Is it season 2 or 3 picks up right to season 9, that the Netflix thing? I don't know. You talking about Disenchanted, or are you talking about Futurama or Simpsons? Because I think Futurama, I don't know what seasons they're up to. Simpsons, fuck knows. And Disenchanted, I think they only have a couple of seasons. And then they either finish the story, or they stop the story, or I stop getting access to the story. One of the 3. I don't know which it is. But what I can do is I can make them go and maybe burn some... Let's say don't do the corpses. Let's say don't do that. Here we go. Here's another fucking raid. Can you do it now that there's... Cannot do missing weapons, but there's a bi-coded weapon right there. Anywho, I guess we can't smelt the fucking bi-coded. I might have to put them right next to it. Simpsons is up to 37. You're talking about Disenchanted. Are they up to season 9? Crap, I've missed a lot. I saw... Is this only one group? Hold on, let's actually check this time. There's 39. I saw, like, Bee lose, like, her memory and shit, and I think she got it back, and the stuff with Elfo, and I think, what's his name, got his wings and stuff. I can't fucking remember his name right now, but I don't remember where I'm up to season-wise. I don't remember where I was watching it. I think I was watching it just on, like, YouTube or whatever. I guess these guys might be coming in here this time, maybe. They got a breach axe. I don't want them to breach the wall, and they might be going to breach that wall. So let's hit allow. Let's turn that off. Let's get one of you guys to go walk through this door so that these can stay open for a second. And I hope to high hell that they don't breach the actual fucking wall. Because yeah, that's looking what they're going to do. Because then everybody's going to want out. No, they're going to be in this door so much faster. Okay. Well, about that, let's go and put you guys down here. I don't want all of yous down there. We'll just move most of yous to there. Some of yous can go stand over there. Some can stand here. Some can stay there. Some of the ones at the back, I guess there's no point in opening the doors. You never got all the way through. So I did turn off repair everything, but it looks like you're trying to take the boar to the hitching spot, and frankly, I don't care about the boar. It can try to come in if it wants. This is going to be so fun. Trying to keep these motherfuckers in the fucking base. Okay, leave the damn door alone, and you can go stand over there, yeah? Some of you can go stand over there, some of you can go stand here, some of you can stay there, some of you can go stand in the pile. As long as nobody is actively leaving, okay? Because I'm going to have to enclose that shit at some point. This should be mostly fine, I think. You guys are also supposed to be using the barricades, but I guess we're not. Maybe go kill that guy specifically. There we go. Get the fuck out of my base, mates. Season 9 was The Simpsons. Okay. Let's hit don't allow. I wonder if they can't pass through it even if it's open. But either way, they can get the fuck out. There's a dead guy here. This could be an opportunity to go and fix stuff, but I fucking know what you guys are like. You might potentially kill me. So I'm gonna take the risk for a moment, as long as nobody's going through the tunnels for a hot minute. I don't know how well this is going to go. How many components have I got? I've got 900 odd components, and I probably don't have sufficient stuff to make new auto cannons, but did that seriously just fucking go off again? I want to see that one day. Anywho, I guess I'll see it eventually, maybe. And I don't know where this one was supposed to be. I feel like if I like put it down here, it should be fine. And if they can get, I don't want them to go too fucking far from this. We obviously don't have electricity here. So let's get this back up together. And Lenza hit a trap, because why the fuck are you lot in the tunnel? Are you trying to get, hold on. You're trying to get stuff. You're not allowed in here. Oh my god. I gotta admit that, like, there is, like, a bit of crafty effort to, like, keeping everybody the fuck away from the traps. It's, like, a conscious thing you have to fucking do. Either that or just don't have it, like, done very well. And speaking of that, we need to start putting this back up together so I can start enclosing that shit. You get the fuck out of the tunnel, guys. And I think if I say they're not allowed to do that, I don't know if they're allowed to walk into that. I want that one open. Yeah, they're not